Hello beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking to you about self-care, what it is, when we should do it, why we should do it, some tips and myths on self-care. The myths I will be telling you about because maybe you've heard something that has been stopping you from actually taking part in self-care and putting it into your schedule. Self-care is something that is really important to put into your life so that you can become a better you. Thank you for joining me on this video, and if you think that this video is helpful to you or has good information, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Now let's get into this video. What is self-care? Self-care is anything that nurtures or refuels you on a deeper level. Self-care is anything that is going to help change your maybe negative mindset into a more positive one, or is any activity that you would schedule into your week that is going to help energize you, make you feel good, relax, and make you feel complete. Taking care of yourself first so that you're able to take care of others. Self-care is very important just because if we can't take care of ourselves, or if we don't feel good, how can we expect to go into the world and being able to help and take care of others? Next, why should we need self-care? Why do you need self-care? Well, we need self-care because it creates a positive ripple effect on your professional and your personal success. So for example, say you have a job and you're just so tired that you can't commit fully, or you can't get certain work done on time. You're just feeling drained. So a solution for that would be to make sure that you're getting enough sleep during the week, or getting enough rest when you can at night, so that when you come into work the next day, you're able to give your 100% and you're able to get that work done. And if you're able to get that work done, maybe that leads to more money or a position, a higher position. So that's really the point of self-care, is being able to take care of the things you need in order for you to be better and more successful in the areas that you would like to be. A tip about self-care that I'd like to give is that the self-care you need now may not be what you need later. So you always want to come back and reevaluate where you are at in your life so that your self-care activities match up to what you are needing at that period in time. Next, when can you do self-care? Well, self-care is really up to you. I would recommend anywhere from 2 minutes to 2 hours. You would basically schedule it into your calendar ahead of time. You would pick a time, a day, and then you would basically do that activity on that day. It's up to you for how long you want to do it, and it's up to you what activity you want to do. So depending on the activity, it may take longer or it could be shorter. But I really recommend at least trying to schedule one activity in during the week if you're starting from not having any activities at all. Another tip, start small and focus on what self-care practices are benefiting you most. And once you figure out which ones are benefiting you most, you should do those until you feel like they aren't really helping you and you've moved on and you should try something new. Now that I've explained what self-care is, when you should do it, and why we need it, I have some examples that I want to give you. There are 6 categories that you can refer to when you are trying to look at areas in your life that you'd like to put self-care into. Those 6 categories are your physical body, your emotional and mental state, your relationship to self, relationship to others, work, and spiritual belief. And so within those areas, I went ahead and wrote down 2 examples of each area just to give you an idea. Now remember that you may not need every area fulfilled. You may not need to do a self-care practice, or you may want to do a different one than the examples I give. It's completely up to you, and excuse me, it's completely up to you, and it's free to go and search some more activities that maybe suit your life better. but just for this video, I'm going to go ahead and list off the examples that I chose. So for physical body, I chose the examples of getting ample amount of sleep and getting regular exercise. We all know that those are the two things that we need also to live a more energized, happier, more fulfilled life. Everyone knows that they should be doing a physical activity, but it's hard. It's harder to get that motivation, which is another video. If you can find that one thing that motivates you and keep pushing, you'll do great. For emotional and mental state, I have laughing and writing. I do believe that laughing heals the soul, and I know that you can do it anywhere with anyone, and you can laugh at anything. Now, of course, you don't want to be mean and you don't want to laugh at people, but you want to find something good to laugh at, because once you get that laughter out and express it, you feel so much better. Then I chose writing just because it gets your thoughts, emotions out, and sometimes it helps people feel better. For the third one, which is relationship to self, I have goal setting and celebrating success down. Goal setting, everyone should set goals because everyone knows that they have a higher place or somewhere different, or just somewhere that they would like to be that maybe they aren't at now. If you set goals, it'll make it easier for you to visualize it, to see it, and to have a plan. That way you can get there by the specified time you put in your goal plan. The second one I chose for that one was celebrating success. And celebrating success is important, especially because we tend not to do it when we have done something great. We are very good at celebrating other people's success and giving them high fives and congratulating them, but when it comes down to celebrating ourselves, maybe we feel like we shouldn't, or it's not humble or anything like that. But you should celebrate your success. You should go out, you should go have fun, you should do something that shows that you appreciate how far you've come, where you've come, and for being able to successfully complete whatever it is that you wanted. Relationship to others, and for the examples for those, I have dating and conversations. So I chose dating because maybe some people are tired of being single and they want to go date, and they'd rather go and talk and try and find somebody that they can connect with on a deeper level, emotional level. And so with that being said, dating, you would just schedule it into your calendar and you would obviously show up for the date. And then I chose conversations because you can have conversations every day. It's human nature. People love to talk. We want to talk. Everybody wants to talk. Everybody has something to say. And so I believe that having conversations with anyone and everyone can also help bring your mood up, also help you connect to people and connect to your higher self. The next category, work. And the examples I chose for work are taking time off and learning new skills. In the system that we work in, it's hard to take certain amounts of time off, but if we have the opportunity and we are able, we should definitely take advantage of those times, relax, kick back, so that we can regroup ourselves, get back together, and then be able to go back to work 100% feeling good and feeling not burnt out. That's the point, not to feel burnt out. And it's very hard in the system, but we can do it by scheduling in self-care activities. Another thing is learning new skills. This can be for work, the work category, but I feel like it can be for anything. You learn new skills, even if it's not in the job that you're currently in. It helps boost your resume and opens doors for other opportunities. Maybe that leads to higher pay or a higher position with higher pay. The sixth category that we had, spiritual belief. Those two examples that I have, practicing gratitude and meditation. Practicing gratitude, you are being thankful and grateful for any and everything that is in your life that you have, that you are grateful for. Have meditation for spiritual belief, just because some people like to meditate, and I actually meditate. I feel like it does help bring you to your higher self. It helps calm you. It helps bring insight. A tip I wanted to give here is that you want to identify areas of life that you may feel out of balance or that you feel you may need more self-care. Once you figure out what those areas are, then you would figure out what your self-care activities would be. And so with that being said, you want to make sure that you're engaging and you're paying attention and you're doing activities that are actually going to benefit you and support you in the long run and on a regular basis. Next, we have our myths. And the myths I wanted to go over, I came across them when I was researching, and I just thought it would be nice to say them and to let you guys know that they aren't true, because maybe it's stopping people from actually wanting to try self-care or doing it. The first myth I came across was that self-care is selfish. Self-care is definitely not selfish, only because, like we stated earlier, is to better yourself so that you can come out into the world and help others. It is harder to take care of others when you yourself are feeling off balanced or you're feeling like you're not getting what you need. So no, self-care is not selfish, and you should definitely put it into your routine. Second myth I came across is that self-care is time consuming. I mentioned that it can be however long you want it to be. It's really up to you. All the things that you have to do, they don't have to be time consuming. They only are time consuming if you want them to be. Please do not let that stop you either from practicing self-care. Again, it's going to make you so much happier, and it's going to make you feel so much more alive. The third myth that I came across was that self-care is an indulgence. It's not an indulgence when it is meaningful and it is going to create a positive effect on your mental or physical, spiritual body. Self-care includes making mindful changes in patterns of your thoughts and behaviors. Anything that is making you or helping you to become more positive or more kind or more happy, healthier person, then that is what you should be doing. Self-care is really important, and I hope that you can find the time to schedule it into your week or into your day, and I hope that it will help you become a more positive and healthy person. That is all I have today for the self-caring video. I hope that some of the things I've mentioned has helped someone in some way and has maybe made self-care a little more clearer for you. Thank you again for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and don't forget to leave your comments down below. I love to hear from you guys. I want to know what content you guys would like, what videos y'all want to see, what y'all are interested in, and what topics you want to hear about most. This is a health and wellness channel, but I am open to anything that you guys want to see. Thank you again. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.